When it comes to your financial plan, should you focus on the micro, the little picture, or the macro, the big picture? We'll find out on this week's Financial Fact Friday. So occasionally I will get a letter or an email from somebody who's been watching our Financial Fact Friday for these past several months with a question that I haven't covered yet. And I received one recently, and here's what it says. Dear Mark, when it comes to financial planning, what's more important? Should I focus on the little picture right now or the big picture, the micro or the macro? Sincerely, KK and KC. And KK has one of those names that I can't tell if it's a boy or a girl, so I'm not going to guess. Anyway, I want to give you an answer to that question. So the micro is the right now, the small picture. The macro is the big picture. Does that make sense? Let me give you an example. It's tax time, and you've taken all your paperwork to your tax professional, your accountant, whoever you use, and if you're doing your own taxes, stop it. There you go. Just stop it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Take your tax papers to your tax professional, and the tax professional calls up and says, oh my gosh, the way things stand right now, you're going to have to pay about $500 in taxes, but if you'll put a couple of thousand into an IRA right now, we can save you that $500. And you're like, man, oh man, look, none of us wants to pay the IRS, right? Right? I mean, think about when you were dating. If you went on a date with somebody and you found out they worked on the IRS, there wasn't going to be a second date, was there? Right? So, yeah, you don't want to pay that $500. But now let's look at the macro. Let's look at the big picture. When you take that tax deduction now, somewhere down the road, depending on your age, it could be 40, 45 years, it could be 10 years, 5 years, I don't know, because I don't know how old you are. But some point in time, you're going to pay taxes on that deduction. How much? I don't know. Got a crystal ball? I don't. Got a time machine? Don't tell anybody. All right? You're going to have to pay taxes on that money. So you have to balance the today with the big picture. And oftentimes, if you look at what that little $500 tax deduction, because face it, you're not going to, you're going to get that tax deduction, but you're going to spend that $500. Look at that down the road. What if today, because we have very, very low tax rates today, what if you could have gotten by, instead of taking that $500 tax deduction, maybe you only paid $125 in taxes? Okay, but down the road, that $500 grows and grows and grows, and all of a sudden you're in a 30% tax bracket. Now how much money are you going to pay? I'd much rather pay the lower amount, just like you would. When it comes to your financial planning, putting together your financial plan, of course you have to have flexibility, but you also need to work with an advisor who will take into account not just the situation today, but project for the macro. Look at the big picture. Does that make sense? That's an important part of your financial plan, balancing the micro with the macro. We do that at Wise Choices Financial every day for people. You want to find out how it works for you? How about a no obligation, no cost, complimentary 15-minute phone call with me? That's my offer. All you have to do is call the office and set that up, 816-841-9141. That's right, 816-841-9141, or check us out on the web at www.wcf-kc.com. That was too fast, wasn't it? wcf-kc.com. My name is Mark Squires. I'm the president of Wise Choices Financial. I hope to talk to you soon. Bye now.